Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am here barefaced, and this sweatshirt is really cute. If y'all want it, it's gonna be linked down in the description box down below. Thought y'all might want to know that, 'cause it's cold and you might need a sweatshirt. But yeah, in today's video I will be installing Outré's melted hairline wig in the style Rafaella in the color Cocoa Caramel. It has HD transparent lace and can take up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And yeah, this is what the information card looks like. It has 3 beautiful colors. I would list them, but that's a lot to do. There are more colors that you can select from like red to highlighted and etc, etc. Yeah, this is what the wig looks like, initially out of the box. This would be like my second time taking it out of the box, so I have put this wig on to see if I need to do the bald cap method or not. So when I put the wig on, it won't be my first time, quote unquote, putting the wig on. I just have yet to cut the lace. But yeah, this is what the construction on the inside of the wig looks like. This is like a T-part wig. So it's not a 13x4 and it's not no 13x6. It has 3 clips inside the cap and an elastic band closer to the front, which I thought that was interesting because I've never seen an elastic band so close to the frontal. Yeah, I washed my hair and braided my hair back the day before. I'm gonna just spray my edges back with the Tresemme Hold hairspray and with the bristle brush to really get the edges to go back. Okay, yeah, so for this wig I had to do the bald cap method just because of the fact that when I first put this wig on, when I first got it shipped to my house, it was very obvious that you could see the difference with my hair being out under it versus the bald cap on. So I had to do the bald cap method. So I pushed my edges back into the cap and I kept my ear holes, and yeah, I just gotta make sure they're laying flat. And here I am just using these shears and stuff, and it was just not fitting around my ears, being weird. But yeah, I'm using 2 different types of lace glue. The green bottle is old. I used that when I first installed my first ever lace wig, and the glue is not even available on Amazon anymore, so it's been a while. But yeah, I'm using that glue because it's like a stickier glue, and I'm using it to get my ear tabs down because I don't know if y'all know this, but I struggle so much with having my ear tabs down. They always somehow come up. But recently I've been putting glue on my ear tabs and hairspray on the rest of my hairline, and it's been keeping them down, so I'll continue to do this. But yeah, I just sprayed the hairline with Tresemme hairspray, and I realized I literally always forget to put makeup on the cap before I spray it down. So here I am just taking some CoverGirl matte pressed powder. I'll list the shade down in the description box down below because I currently do not remember, because I kind of just grab things when I'm doing my hair. But yeah, I add powder onto the cap, and the cap was still wet from the hairspray, and then the hairspray got into the thing, and then it was a mess. Anyways, and then I take the shade that I contour my face with, which is in this messed up palette that's literally so old, and the makeup is definitely expired, but it's fine. It's fine, who cares? Everyone uses expired makeup unless you got mad money and you could buy makeup every time it's expired. Good for you. But yeah, I added my regular glue that I use, which is the Gopal glue. I guess, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I layered that on top of the other glue that I placed on my ear tabs, and then once that all dried down, I began to cut down the cap. And yeah, here's me just peeling and cutting the cap down. Okay, yeah, so there was like excess cap in the back, and I was like, maybe I should cut it, maybe I shouldn't, but I just tied it, like knotted it in the back and just stuffed it under the ball cap. Also, I forgot to mention, this wig is very big-headed friendly. Like, usually wigs do not really like fit my head, right? Like, they're very snug and very, like, you know, tight. But this wig is really big head friendly. And you know, it looks, you know, looks a little synthetic here, like the sheen, the shine, like it's giving a little, you know, synthetica. And the top was flat, and I didn't know how I felt about that. But I didn't even cut out the clips on the inside of this wig or the elastic band. It was so big head friendly, and they usually say that about curly haired wigs, but yeah. The last clip was just me showing y'all what it looked like in regular lighting without my light on. Yeah, but here is me just seeing if any cap showed through under the lace. And as y'all can already see, that lace is white. And I'm not like one of those fancy girls who has that lace tint, that spray lace tint. I just use makeup. And y'all see what that flashback does to me later. Just tell y'all, this wig has been fighting with this specific necklace. Like, I still have that necklace on and this wig on, and the amount of times it has gotten caught in this wig. Not the wig's fault, not the necklace's fault, because it is an anchor necklace, and so it's just getting hooked on literally everything. But here I am just spraying the hair back, adding a little bit of Hairspray by Tresemme, and adding their Tresemme Mousse, just to, you know, get the edges and everything to swoop back so it's easier for when I apply and glue it down and, you know, all that stuff. And I know this wig came with pre-made edges, but you know, I never use the pre-made edges. I like cut my own. I'm very picky and very specific about when it comes to these things. So there's that. Here's me just applying glue to my hairline, and as y'all can see, the bald cap that I put under the wig kind of was coming back, and so I tried to eventually press it into the glue. I don't know if I showed that, but it's in there somewhere. But yeah, that's because I cut too much, and then it started kind of peeling back. And I don't even like clean up my skin before, so it's probably some oils that made it, you know, pull backwards. But I added like multiple layers of glue. I don't even remember how many. I think it was like 3, 2, 4 maybe. I don't know. But I do a lot of glue on them ear tabs, girl. Gotta do it. But yeah. Okay, so here I am just scooting the wig down and pressing the lace into the glue. I usually just wait until the glue is like clear. I don't even check for tackiness. Once it's clear, I stick it down, because if you wait too long with like lace glue, it'll dry and then you gotta reapply glue, and no one wants mountains of layers of glue. But then I squeeze it down with an elastic band, gotta make sure everything's down and tight. Even with all the glue that I applied to the ear tabs, I didn't apply it far enough out, so there was still some lace that needed to be glued down, so I applied that glue down. Then I needed to put the makeup on, and then I dropped the freaking palette thing on the floor, and then it cracked weird because it was wet and then it was dry. Like it cracked like a desert type, you know what I mean? When like desert sand is cracking. I don't know if that makes any sense, but if you get me, you get me. But yeah, then I pressed the lace of the wig more into my skin with the comb, and then girl, I usually don't even pluck my wigs because, you know, I'm lazy, but it's a curly wig, and I feel like, you know, obviously maybe I should try to make it look a little bit more natural. So when I told y'all I was plucking away, and my forearm was hurting so bad. Like, it was hurting. It was crazy. But like the knots of this wig, they were thin, but they like stuck down to the glue, and so I had to pull them up with like the comb part of an edge brush. That's the pink thing that y'all saw. But then I just continued to pluck away, and when I tell y'all can see the difference. Like, you'll slowly but surely, like, see, look, you can tell which side is more plucked. And so I had to go in and pluck the other side. I had to slow down a little bit though, because you could start to see like my ball cap under, because I was plucking so much. So, you know, don't overpluck. I wouldn't say I overplucked, because at the end of the day you can't see it. It's just like, if you look, like if you squinted your eyes and looked at it, maybe you could see it. But yeah, I plucked like crazy. I plucked to the heavens, the gods. Like, it was wild. But yeah, it paid off, because it was giving scalp. It was giving scalp later. Y'all will see that. But yeah. And to get the hair that I plucked out, I combed the front areas of this wig. And this wig doesn't really have like shed hair. Like, if I were to not have like plucked any hair or combed it out, I wouldn't have gotten any shed hair like whatsoever, because it did not shed. It's not until you like comb a curly wig out that you obviously get hairs, because they're not really supposed to comb curly wigs. But y'all, look how much was coming out of the other side. Like, I plucked so much. Like, it was crazy. Yeah, but as y'all can see, look at all that hair, bro. All that hair that I done plucked out. It looked like a cotton ball type stuff, you know what I'm saying? And there were really no ear tabs to cut off this wig. Really, like, it wasn't overlapping my ears. It wasn't doing anything crazy. So I honestly just had to cut the little bit of lace that was going on with the sideburns. I like to cut with shears rather than a razor, because the whole razor situation does not do me justice, I guess. I don't know. I feel like I have more control over what I'm doing when it comes to scissors, and so I'm just shearing away zigzaggedly, as y'all can see here. And yeah, y'all can kind of see that lace is giving flashback. Yeah, but there's that. So this is me just showing y'all a closer look of what the lace looked like after I cut, and as y'all can see, there's clearly flashback. So your girl has to add some makeup onto that. Yeah, and so I'm taking the color that I contour my face with, which I recommend y'all to use the color that you contour your face with on your lace, because obviously we all know that your forehead is darker than the rest of your face, so it'd be more reasonable to use that shade, you know what I mean, that's used to contour. And I put that powder on, and I was shocked because it was still giving scalp no matter the flashback. I sprayed that down with my Tresemme hairspray. I know other people use spritz, but I use Tresemme hairspray. And then I secured that down with an elastic band. And y'all, it was already melting. And I don't recommend on leaving your elastic band on for a long time, because, you know, it may get stuck like that. But I only left mine on for probably like a good minute. And girl, like, laid. But this wig was long. It was long. I combed out one side, and it was fluffy and long. My mom, she loves this wig, man. She loves this wig. She says it's her hair, which is just funny to me. Yeah, I cut the ends, combed the wig out, and Mom did not like me combing the wig out. She liked the way the curls looked, the way they were tighter beforehand, but I just had to, I trimmed the wig and everything. So, yeah, it's me being hyped, because it was just giving everything it needed to be gave. On the ends here. Oh, and as I was wearing this wig, you know, I continued to cut this wig as I went along. And y'all, look at that lace. What lace? Melted hairline. Scalp, just giving scalp. As you hear me yelling here. Okay, so I trimmed the ends. The ends are gone. I haven't done the edges. I haven't even defined the part or anything, and it's literally just giving scalp. Like, this is coming out of my head. I usually don't even pluck synthetic wigs, because like synthetic wigs are hard to pluck, and you're sitting there and your forearm is hurting and you're dying. But like, I think that literally is what is making this give scalp. And honestly, brushing it out was a good thing to do, because it got rid of the shine that the wig had, which it was giving a natural shine, but I just, I don't know. And I detangled it Obviously there was some shedding because it's a curly wig. You're not really supposed to detangle curly wigs like that, but there's that. Whatever. And now I'm going to define the curls again with some water and some mousse. I don't even know if I was recording. I was like talking to myself, and then I dropped the freaking water bottle on the freaking floor. But I'm using this Maven Bloom Dim and Brush, and it works exactly like a dim and brush. And that is all that's important. Now it's mad hard to get through these ends. I think I'm gonna cut them. Yeah. I'm gonna use these kitchen scissors to cut them too. Okay, y'all, so this is just a time lapse of me spraying the wig down with some water, combing it out with the dim and brush and my tangle teaser, because the tangle teaser seemed to be like clumping up the hair more. I don't know if that's quite accurate, but yeah. And then I added some more Tresemme hair mousse to clump it up. And I don't know if this is like the best mousse to use, because when I tell you I used I think it was Maui mousse eventually, and it clumped the hair way more better. But like that's not in the video because I did that after I like fully installed the wig and I was like wearing it to school. I was like, wait, maybe I should clump it up a bit more. But yeah, I recommend that mousse more than the Tresemme mousse. Sorry, Tresemme. But yeah, I just continued to define the curls, and yeah. Okay, y'all, and then I defined the other side and it was giving wet look, and I was just amazed with everything that this wig was giving me. But yeah, this is the final look of the wig. Y'all can really see the highlights under. Yeah, that's one thing to take away from this wig. The highlights aren't like evenly distributed throughout the wig. They're only at the bottom. But that's all I gotta say. Big head friendly, rarely sheds unless you pluck and comb the wig out. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and buy this wig from Outré, Rafaella. It's beautiful. Here are some more pictures of me, you know, with it on, and it's just lovely. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, y'all. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.